Enter the highway life.
You the best around. What is good, my highway riders? Welcome back to the Highway Life, guys. It's your boy Bolo Biggs. Found my tripod now. I don't know what the hell to do with myself. Got extra arm abilities and anyways. So what's new? It is cold out here, even though it's sunny. I got my hoodie on, which I bought like 2 years ago, maybe. Couldn't fit it. Now it's too big on me. Which brings me to my next point. Oh, let me show you what it looks like. My outdoor adventure gear. So the hit number, guys, 48. 48 pounds healthier. I'm blessed. Thanks to the man above. Just can't seem to break the 200 mark, but it is what it is. I'll just keep working hard. So what are we working on? Everything. Let's just pick up where I left off. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna show you guys, but whatever. In case you guys are wondering how your boy is so fit and able to get so much height now, I've been working out my leg. Actually, you know what? Step stool. Is this not the most anal attention to detail shit you've ever seen? Look at that silly ass cut. But it's just a trim piece. And it goes on this side. And it covers that cap. Fits like a glove. The other side was much more simple. Glued and nailed down. Let me show you what I'm doing on this other side. I'm starting to put in trim. All I've done is put a trim on the ledge, 45-degree cut. I've also rounded off the top a little bit so that it goes along with the ceiling. 45 joins perfectly. I chipped it a little bit, but that's not a big problem. Put this in place. I'll bring that back off, put some glue on it, and then hit it up with the nail gun. Had some glue ooze out, and my hand was kind of dirty, but I'll clean that up. So for this seam, I don't have the perfect seam because the glue threw me off. I'm just going to use this wood filler and just kind of just wipe it like that. Let it dry. You don't have to go overboard, guys. Just put it, dab it on your finger. One swipe will cover the hole because you're going to sand it down. This is what it looks like once you finish sanding it. If you close your eyes, you can't even tell that there was a hole there. You look at how the trim turned out. No holes. 2 coats of paint. The curve I was talking about. Nice and clean. Before I start closing up my walls, I always make it a best practice to know where my studs are. I usually do a marking, and then I put my measuring stick or tape measure up to the lines and take pictures. And then I'll reference back if I have issues or if I need to know where to screw things, like my boards and such, that I'm hitting dead middle. You guys will have to excuse the little bit of darkness in here. My floodlights is sitting in the damn rain. I'm gonna go ahead and just place this board and get it screwed down. Looking good. Got a nice fit. Now for the beaded board finish. Well, somebody went a little overboard with the nail gun. This board can go up for this wall here. I have it flipped backwards so that I can paint it. So once it goes up, this view will be white, which I should have done down here to save myself a lot of hassle. Same thing on this side. That's the pocket. I don't know if I've ever complained in my other videos, but I absolutely hate painting. Like, hate painting. Because I hate painting so much, I don't have a problem paying extra for the right supplies, the right material to make my life easier. I'm just using a small smooth surface roller. because I did sand this down using a baby one, obviously. Second board, first coat. If you guys notice throughout my paint job, I don't prime my boards or anything. The paint that I'm using is bare, 2-in-1 primer and paint, to save myself some time and a lot of effort. Yeah, more for convenience than anything. For the bedroom, I just need to fasten this down. This one's in place. So, if you guys remember, I had 2 pockets originally. So I had to add a third, which basically split up the first one because I forgot about my electrical. This is actually going to be my 12-volt system for the bed area. I can charge my phone, I can do whatever. I actually pre-drilled a hole for where my wiring is going to come in for that 12-volt system. I cannot believe it is still raining. It's like been like 10 hours of rain. My 12 volts is temporarily in, but that's what it looks like. I had a little mishap over here. It's not in place yet, but I accidentally hit the corner of that against this and it cracked. Not a big deal. I can fabricate or use the same piece and alter it somehow. I don't know. It's coming along nicely. View of the pocket window. Sorry for the lighting. Man, it's been like 6 hours and it's still raining. I'm not gonna be able to cut anything outside, so I'm just gonna keep painting. Hit this up. This one I already hit once. My heater is on back there, so it's about 74 degrees in here. So I should be fine. I poured a little too much paint, so I went ahead and just fixed up my kitchen platform. The kitchen is ready to go back in place. Here's a better look at my 12-volt panel, if you will, next to the bed. It has accessory charging outlet. It also has your 12-volt plug, and it also monitors, well, it also tells you what your battery bank is at. The great thing about this, and the reason why I kind of went out of my way to find it, it actually has a main cutoff so that it eliminates all the power, which is good if you want to conserve power. I don't think I will have that problem. I like the option of having it. This can be switched back and forth. If I want to say add more accessory charging outlets, I can just order another one of this and put it here. But this did come in as one piece. I think it's going to give it a nice clean look. If you should be able to see through the side. Just doing this in black limousine leather. There you go, much better look. A nice dark looking shadowing pocket back there. You won't be able to see the foam, so don't worry about that. I gotta tape that white part up and hit it with the black and get this platform board in. Alright guys, so I think I'm on day 3 or day 4 of this video. It's been raining on and off. It's supposed to rain today, so I took the opportunity this morning to go return or use my insurance for my canopy that got smashed in the windstorm, I think last week or so. $3.99 for the insurance that I always get on the canopy, suggested by the manager. Best investment ever, made by Quest. I'm sitting at Harbor Freight. I'm getting ready to go in and get some more paint brushes. Yes, I used the cheap paint brushes. They work for rain. They work fine just for what I'm doing, so it's not a big deal. So one thing I wanted to address before I continue in the video, if you guys notice throughout my videos on things I build and place, they disappear from video to video. I have a good explanation for that. So everything outside of the ceiling and the walls, everything is removable at any given time at my convenience or whatever. The bed in the back, the middle comes out, I can work, or it can come out and Joey Smalls can run in and out at the campsite, whatever, or when we're traveling. The bed and the couch, removable. I'm still working, so I removed it. The kitchen, removable, because I have to do the platform and painting and so on. Windows, you guys see that disappearing sometimes, because I had some imperfections, so I was sanding and so on. But you get what I'm saying. The build, everything I do on the build is to be convenient for me or Joey to do. I can transform things without having to put things together, which was very important to me. Everything about the bus, from day one, I said to myself, I'm gonna make it look nice. I don't want a clusterfuck of a skoolie, and I didn't want to do too much work that required any muscles or anything like that, because you know your boy lacks of. But yeah, just want to give you guys an explanation on what's going on. Well, we're at a point where I need to address the sides of the wall. I mean, you guys didn't really think I was just gonna leave a gap on each side, right? Anyways, this is gonna be by far the hardest cut I've ever done in the bus doing this build. This is what it looks like. So I gotta, it's self-explanatory. Look how funky those lines are. This one up top, we're going this way, this way, this way, and then that way, and this and that. The only way to overcome something that wild is doing a template, which I've already done piece by piece, just like I told you guys, showed you on a previous video. But I'm gonna get this cut, sand it down. So we got 10 points. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. New viewers, or just a reminder for the old viewers, the reason why I have such a weird placement build for the 2 walls in the back, I want the back bedroom compartment to be sealable from the environments if I should bring the heater or the AC to the rear. But I have to do it in 4 sections, each wall, and then the side pieces, because I can't have a permanent wall, because then I won't be able to get to my windows should they get damaged and need to be fixed or replaced. So this allows me to basically take off the caps on my wall to access my windows. Here's what it looks like when the board is in place. Obviously it's not lined up because it's not fastened down yet, but I taped it up so you guys get a general idea of what is going on. I compensated ahead of time for that cut. That little pocket there, I'm going to be drilling a hole to bring my hoses in. I'll be putting screws in it, but I won't be covering the screws because I need access to them. I will be using weather stripping, the foamy kind, to put on the edge of the board all the way around, so that when it's tucked, it gives it a nice sealed. If I have to, I'll put some cack all around it. Again, only when the window is damaged, I need to address it, does this board come off. I will paint it in white, but not using the beaded board because it's going to be in the garage area and you won't even see that. I'm starting to board up her actual desk and footrest. What I'm doing on the footrest is I'm going to put a kickboard for her that will probably end up getting covered in a black diamond plate, along with the top platform in diamond black plate, and then a angle iron, so that nothing gets scuffed up and damaged when she's kicking around. Basically, when you're doing a platform of sort, whether it be for what I'm doing here or any other type of application, you want your sideboard to be the cutoff, and then the actual platform to sit on top. So the platform you want sitting on the bottom. Basically, your side is kind of like your leg, and the platform sits on top of it. That's going to be your best strength for a platform application. Don't think I'm going to even need to paint it, since I am using those diamond plates. Originally, I wanted to do the leg at a diagonal from this point and slant it into the corner, which would give it some good strength. But the main reason why I was going to do that was because the distance of the chair, her knee height, and knee space. I actually have a pretty good comfortable distance from the chair to her desk and footrest area. Even for an adult, it's comfortable. What I'm going to do is just go straight up and down on both sides. The kickboard of her footrest is fastened down and in place. Same thing with the platform. All I have to do now is just get the measurement from the bottom of the desk to the platform. And I'll put that leg here. This is squared off to the floor. That will be squared off once I put the leg in. Same thing for the back. For the actual door of her footrest, I'm going to do at the very end. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do as far as material or the design of the door. And I want everything in the bus to match, so I'm going to do it all at once. And the legs are in for support. So I originally wasn't going to put that there because I'm anchored in on the side. It does help. Definitely helps. Excuse me. But I didn't have anything to anchor my board to, so I went ahead and added that. But that's the support for the area, the part that comes out. I put one in the back, but I put it on the corner because it's actually not in the way of her leg or knee. I anchored it to my rail that has a 2x3 in the back, plus the board, plus the finish board. And then I anchored this top down into it. I did find a nice location in the corner there for her outlets, for her 12 volts and 110. So I'll be tucking it back there. So this bamboo board actually has a natural lip that comes with the that is built into the board, which is awesome because when she has it closed, it has a natural lip and giving it a nice look. So the piece over here is going to be stationary. I'm going to cut a cup holder into it for her or whatever. I'm going to have to add another support there so that when this closes, it has something to sit on. So I do need to go to IKEA get a full board. I think again was like 19 bucks. I love the finish of it. The only thing I haven't decided 100% on is how I'm going to close off her window. The idea originally was to have the top of her desk close off the window, but obviously it's not tall enough. Still in the works. The side of her desk, the board's in place. Now I didn't go with that slanted leg like I said. The leg is there. The leg is there. This little slant there, I do like. I think it kind of gives it a little bit of character. So it's in place. Need to just sand it down a little bit. So underneath her desk, I am putting a board there so that nothing falls out of that storage. And that is where I need to cut the little pocket for the 12 volt system. Again, plate, and probably plate because I'm sure she's going to kick the shit out of that. So I'm not even going to bother painting it. Probably head out this week to get another board to so I can finish everything off. But everything is pretty much done here. I'll catch you guys up with the door once I figure out how I'm going to match everything along with the interior of the bus. Alright guys, so I'm going to call it quits for this particular video episode. I got a lot of work to do still, painting and such. It's like 2,300 hours right now, and I got at least two and a half more hours to go. So I'm going to do that, get home, edit the video, upload it. I do apologize I didn't include the video or the work for the dining room table. I know some of y'all were tuning in for that, but I got a lot of work to do here tonight. So be good to each other. Your boy Big loves you. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Deuces. And thanks for watching.